So, why did you bring us out here in the cold?
Thought maybe we could sing.
And the years stop coming, and they don't 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 stop coming, and they don't.
What is this whole situation?
Stop coming. Sporan.
Russell.
We're here with the Pepper Dogs Fetching Force because we fetch them for you. We appreciate you joining us today in our capacity as the Movie Squadron.
Oh yeah, that's right, because we got a fresh kill.
Yeah, and they wanted us to tell you about it, I guess.
Did we get to be the, what was it? The Screaming,
The Screaming 17?
Skidoo Crew.
Oh yeah, the Skidoo Crew. Yeah, that's it. They wanted us to tell you about it.
The Bunkhouse Brigade.
The Reticulating Rangers, I think.
Outdoor Cabin Boy Skidoo Crew.
Yeah. They wanted us to tell you about, the fresh kill. So the dog also wanted whoever to tell whoever about
Well, I think it's us.
fresh kill. Yeah, it is. I forgot.
Yeah, us? I think we're the Skidoo.
Yeah, we're the Skidoo Crew. Pretty sure. But anyway, we gotta tell somebody about fresh kill, so we're gonna tell you about fresh kill.
It's not our fault that the dog told us to.
Yeah, so fresh kill, little bit of a backstory behind fresh kill.
VHS tape that I forgot to bring today.
Yeah.
And set on the table. Let's see. Movie VHS tape that I purchased some years ago from a thrift shop, actually. Pretty awesome thrift shop purchase.
Yeah.
Regretfully gave it away, then ended up having to buy it back a few years later. Cool Bad Movie.
Oh yeah.
I believe only available on VHS.
Yeah.
Involving Robert Zadar. Which actually I don't even think I was a Robert Zadar fan at the time.
Really?
I think that was actually one of the ones that I initially remember him from. Let's see. It involves the Pep and Murray
Oh yeah.
team. Our fond
Yes.
producer and director pals,
Richard Pepin and Joseph
Murray.
Yeah.
In the City Lights, this was in their earlier days.
Yeah,
That we found out. City Lights Productions.
Yeah, that time period goes from 86 to 88, so it's like 3 years, pretty much.
Yeah, you want to get the bitchin' titles from City Lights Productions. They made like 9 things or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pep and Murray producers' names from a number of later things.
Yeah.
1987, what shall we say? Action thriller, violent action thriller.
It's violent.
Yeah, they did say this is a very violent movie, so... Oh, here's some more violence.
It's very violent.
Movie, it involves some gore anyway.
Yeah, there's...
The tale of an aspiring actor who moves to L.A., doesn't get the part that he was looking for.
That's right.
When he moved for his audition, and while still in L.A., gets mixed up in some mob
activity,
misadventures with a young lady.
Of course,
Robert Zadar to be, of course, the mob boss.
It's the thing too. It's kind of a convoluted plot. You really don't get much of a expo. I think the only expo you get is like while they play the intro music. He just wants to come to L.A. to.
You learn that it's an aspiring actor. They have these cool shots of Chicago to let you know he lives in Chicago. Then he moves to L.A.
I mean,
as far as it has something to do with a girl who stole some mob money and/or cocaine, I believe.
Yeah.
And I remember being confused as you go through the first and second acts of the movie. as to what exactly she did,
Yeah.
whether or not it's a briefcase of money that's hidden somewhere or a bunch of cocaine that she plans on selling. Something.
But, I mean, you can't say there's no character development because our dude, potential actor man, is like...
Yes, they give him an actual cool character arc.
They like, after being disillusioned that he evidently can't act for a really dumb reason, by the way.
I'm sorry, sir.
You should be sorry. The part called for a midget. A 4-foot midget. What are you doing?
Midget. But,
So, spoilers in the plot.
he
Suffice
wants
it to
get
say,
in.
history repeats itself
He wants
as you move through
He
the
wants to get
action
in.
of the movie.
Yeah, he wants to get in and do the other thing that LA is well known for. So,
And it's a actor, real life, that I didn't recognize from anything else. Fellow name, what was his name? Flint Keller.
Flint Keller, yep.
Do you know him from any other things? I don't.
No,
And then the gal, Pamela Dixon, girlfriend,
haven't seen her anywhere else.
the main character girl.
So,
And of course, Bobby.
yeah, we have
Robert
seen him
Z'Dar.
in plenty of other things. So,
Of course,
yeah,
refer to Robert Z'Dar.
right.
As opposed to Bob.
Bob.
That's what I call Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Bob.
So,
So Bobby, I of course mean Robert
Bobby
Z'Dar.
Z, yeah.
Let's see. What are the other notable things aside from the fact that it's Pep and Murphy and Bobby?
Oh, it's abysmal with the production. Don't.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
So this is a cheap
Yeah, it's
movie.
yeah,
This is a low budget release.
it's a low budget. Yeah, color me shocked and surprised, but I would even barely count it as a pass for cheap audio. Like, there are a few notable scenes in which you don't hear any dialogue at all. What?
There's tons of horribly inaudible dialogue.
Like
parts where you wonder if they even had a what are those?
the
boom
boom,
mic.
yeah, like it gets mixed in so well with the background noise that you can barely tell that it's there.
Well, it's great.
The water's louder than the gunshots.
Now, I know anytime I go to Rapids, I have to talk over the Rapids.
Man,
Yeah.
that's what I call magic.
So-
you can clearly hear the background music, the sound effects.
Yeah.
Man, and half the time you're struggling to even hear the dialogue
Yeah.
in the movie.
I mean,
That one sequence, the restaurant,
oh
the
gosh.
pizzeria.
Yeah.
You wonder if there's even supposed to be dialogue, but then you're like, wait a minute, yes, they actually were supposed to be
Well, it
providing expo to the viewer.
does I think you said it accurately captures the diner experience, where like you're looking at somebody and you can barely hear them talking. You're like,
Maybe
Whether we're-
being in a bar when a rock group is playing.
so yeah. But the other notable thing with this movie is that it has Robert Z'Dar playing the piano. Evidently, that's a no.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
does he
minute.
play piano in real life? We've seen him in what were the other what's the piano commonality involving our boy?
There was Samurai Cop.
That's right.
The well-known, probably one. But there's also a movie made in the mid-2000s, I want to say 2005, but the mid-2000s called Meltdown with Joe Estevez.
It's the thing in the bar.
Yeah, where he's the crime lord in a
He's
bar.
playing some kind of little tinkle piano like in a bar or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So anyway, yeah, it's a great mini theme
yeah.
to look for in Robert Z'Dar's other movies.
Yeah.
You want to go back and do a Robert Z'Dar marathon
Yeah.
to find out which ones he possibly requested the director to let him play the piano
Yeah.
in.
And,
That's awesome. Yes, what is my absolute favorite thing about this film that really puts it up there as a bad movie? In annals of bad movie appeal and legend and lexicon of awesome stuff that happens.
They muted a line.
A muted line of dialogue where
Yeah.
it's not just hard to hear.
Man, that's awesome.
Forgot about that. We got one of those again.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Now wait a minute. Both of those movies involved Robert Z'Dar.
Yeah,
It's straight up no audio.
it's muted. Like, the other one was, we already featured it in a previous video. Run Like Hell. But they don't...
Yeah, I of course have not seen every movie known to man,
Yeah.
but there's only one other iteration of a straight up mute line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Which, interestingly enough, happens in another movie that also involves Bobby.
Bobby Z.
Isn't that
Yeah.
great?
However, the Murhys, or Joseph Murhy, Pepin and Murhy, had the audacity to mute Bobby Z.
This is the one. This is the first one. This is 1987.
They had maybe it was too early. Maybe they
Yeah,
didn't
in
know.
Fresh Kill, he's the one who's talking. Robert Z'Dar.
Yeah, they mute Bobby Z. Maybe they didn't know that you're not supposed to mute
Yeah.
Robert Z'Dar.
Yeah. What are we muting? How do you even mute Robert Z'Dar?
You just
Let's see. The other one is Run Like Hell, 1995. He's
Yeah.
not the one who says it. It's not both him saying it. In that one, it's a minor character that says the muted line.
yeah, but it's still funny to see. It's still a rock.
Again, it's magical.
It's a rockin' good time.
That's the kind of thing you do this for.
Yeah. So,
Oh my goodness.
another thing, as a man born in the 80s,
Just late enough to not experience 1987.
yeah,
Or no,
just-
yeah, you would have been.
I would have
You would have
been,
been either an infant or yeah.
yeah, I would have been 2 when 1990 rolled around. But, put that aside, just the sheer 80s of the movie. Like, if you were to just add water, you would have the 80s.
80s concentrate.
Yeah, 80s
Yes.
concentrate.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call 1987 the dead middle of the 80s.
Yeah,
There's no 70s layover anymore.
no,
You're into the extreme 80s tropes.
mm-hmm.
Great freaking hair, the clothes, and everything.
Hair, clothes, cars.
for your 80s nostalgia.
Yeah, some great,
Sorry, sir.
including
Sorry, the park called for a
that
midget.
soundtrack.
4-foot
The great 80s soundtrack.
Yes, we almost forgot the main. Yeah, even setting aside the claim to fame of having a line with muted dialogue, or the fact that it's a City Lights release, or the fact that it's an early Robert Z'Dar. Lost in the City theme song.
Yeah,
Mm.
yes.
Oh my goodness. Because they play it at the beginning of the movie,
Yep,
so it's the first neat thing that you see, aside from some great shots of on location in Chicago's and the Married with Children fountain.
yeah. I remember that fountain.
It's this rockin' butt rock anthem.
Yes. Yeah, like whenever I hear mid-80s rock, Rat, Poison, that all sucks. Straight
Well,
up.
it's something you laugh at. Yeah, it's got that irony appeal
But
where you're.
But
This song
this
is
song,
an
yes,
80s butt rock song, except it's
it's good.
actually awesome.
Like,
Love the riff.
yeah,
Love the arrangement.
yes,
Cool, not quite trashy lead guitar solo.
yeah, it's,
Awesome vocals, same thing. Screaming 80s butt rock vocals, only not too greasy.
Yeah, and it was sung by Paul Shortino, the
Let's
Quiet
see,
Riot.
who he end up being? Yeah, I believe he's a guy from Quiet Riot.
Yeah, so it's not like Joseph Murhy wasn't connected. We had Quiet Riot Man sing.
Whether or not it was specifically written for the song. It's thematically related because it has these cool lyrics about a person who aspires to move to a town, namely LA,
Yeah,
to fulfill their dream, and then doesn't immediately get it and becomes, henceforth disillusioned. Because you've never heard it before on the radio.
Yeah.
It's not an overplayed hit. It's from the 1980s.
Right.
It's this thing that's, what, from 32 years ago?
Yeah. It's
Yet unfamiliar. We couldn't find it on the internet.
That's right. We couldn't find it on the internet. Yeah.
You look it up because you're trying to watch through this tape with horrible tracking. Both of my copies of this tape had horrible playback.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to like listen through the. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Not only was it virtually unfindable on the internet, but you get the whole feel. It's like that. What's it called? Cybermaster.
Oh yeah. Just the
Where
obscurity.
you're bringing it back from the
Yeah.
edge of oblivion.
Yeah.
You're trying to listen through the mists of time and even be able to discern. But yeah, at least you can hear the vocals.
Yeah. That I mean.
They play it at the beginning of the film
Yeah.
for some minutes. It's not just one of those soundtrack deals where they play it for 10 seconds. They go through most of the song. And luckily for the end credits, they also play it during the end credits, like
Yeah.
the latter part of the song where you get to hear the refrain again.
Yeah. So. I mean.
Yeah. Awesome riff, awesome vocals, super duper butt rock anthem
It's the.
of the straight up 1980s.
I mean, since it's the mist of time you were talking about earlier, have we? We looked it up before. Has anybody else talked about this movie? Has anybody else talked about?
Yes. Does this count as a great way to showcase a thing that Red Letter Media has not done yet? You can't have bad. What's the series called? Bad to the Bone episodes. I guess you could do a Robert Zadar theme.
Yeah.
Or if they were trying to replace the themes with something else. I think they were tired of those gimmicks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe Fresh Kill has not been done by them.
Right.
You always try to find something that they haven't done yet,
Mm-hmm.
which is great.
And
But yeah, doesn't that count as like 5 different things
yeah,
that makes Fresh Kill totally freaking cool?
yeah, that's
It's not on DVD. I don't believe it's on any of those streaming channels.
no, it's not
Tape only.
tape only.
And I procured the last one from Amazon that was under $20. You pay what, $40 on Amazon for it?
Yeah, if you
And on eBay you pay $15 or $20, I believe.
yeah, and those are for the PAL versions. You gotta
That
have
may or may not be dubbed in Portuguese or something.
Yeah.
There was like a Portuguese guy.
So, but basically, I guess I can offer as a call to action. It could be like, if the rights holders to City Lights Productions, can we grab our master copies and put them on DVD?
They were released on CD.
That would be
Because
fair.
I don't know the thing with Quiet Riot. Is he the same man as the lead singer, or is it a different dude? I don't know any of that.
Even if it wasn't performed by Quiet Riot, so
Yeah, we didn't ever find it on an album of any kind.
no. We did
We
put it.
saw fit to upload it onto
Yeah.
this channel on its own.
We put it on YouTube. Hopefully
For part of the whole bringing it back from the Edge of Oblivion
yeah.
imperative
Hopefully the
that the
copyright.
dog made us do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see whether or not we can reseminate
Yeah.
Lost in the City
So,
theme from Fresh Kill.
and yeah, on that note, we ride out into the sunset.
How am I gonna take the ground beef to the Motley Crue show?
Yeah.
was a mistake. God.
When I said I wanted poison, I didn't mean this.